Meek. Written by Poleboy A113. On March 1st, 1992, a coworker at a health insurance office in Sydney brought something into work that none of us had ever seen before. He came in early, before most of the staff arrived, and sat down in the break room with his personal photo book in his hands. He wasn't talking to anyone at first, but people noticed he looked pale and tired, like he hadn't slept in days. When a few of us asked if he was alright, he didn't answer. He just opened the book and pushed it across the table towards us. Inside were photographs, hundreds of them. He said there were over 400 in total, all taken within the last 3 days. The strange part was that he insisted he had never taken any of them. He said that they had appeared in his photo book on their own, without explanation. Every single picture showed the same thing: a distorted face peeking from behind a doorway, staring directly at the camera with wide, unnatural eyes. The figure never moved, never changed expression, and never appeared in a different pose. It was always the same face, the same angle, the same eerie stare. He told us the photos started appearing after he experienced a paralyzing night terror a few days earlier. He said he woke up around 1 a.m., unable to move, with the feeling that someone was standing in the doorway of his bedroom. He could only see the outline at first, but then the face leaned forward into the light. He described it as the most horrific face he had ever seen. Stretched, unnatural, and completely silent. He said he couldn't scream or move until the figure slowly backed into the darkness. When he finally regained control of his body, the room was empty. He thought it was just a nightmare until the photos started showing up. He tried searching for the image online, hoping to find some kind of explanation. He used every search engine available at the time, typed in every description he could think of, and even tried scanning one of the photos to see if it was matching anything. But nothing came up. No similar images, no references, and no sources. It was as if the face didn't exist anywhere else. He said that was the moment he realized something was seriously wrong. Word spread quickly throughout the office. People wanted to see the photos for themselves. Some thought it was a prank. Others thought he was having some kind of mental breakdown. But everyone was intrigued. Once they saw the image, though, the mood changed. A few people laughed it off at first, but most of us felt uneasy. There was something about that face that didn't look fake. It didn't look edited or staged. It looked like something that shouldn't exist. The next day, several employees reported having disturbing dreams. They said they saw the same face from the photo book. Some said it appeared in their hallway. Others said it was standing at the foot of their bed. A few said they woke up unable to move, just like our coworker had described. They all said the same thing. The face didn't speak, didn't move, didn't blink. It just stared. Then the photos started appearing for them too. People would open their own photo books or albums in the morning and find new pictures tucked between the pages. They insisted they had never taken them. The photos were always the same. The face peeking from behind a doorway, staring directly at the camera. Some employees said the background in their photos looked like their homes. Others said the lighting looked like it came from inside their bedroom. No one could explain how the photos got there. The employees started calling the figure Meek. No one remembers who came up with the name, but it stuck. People said the name felt fitting, even though no one could explain why. It was just something everyone agreed on, without discussion. Over the next few weeks, more and more people claimed to have nightmares about Meek. Some said the dreams became more frequent. Others said they started seeing the face in reflections, or in the corner of their eye. A few employees quit their jobs without explanation. The office atmosphere changed completely. People stopped talking about Meek out loud, but everyone knew the story was spreading. Some employees attempted to destroy the photos. They tore them up, burned them, or threw them away. But the next morning, new photos would appear in the same place. Some people said the new photos looked even clearer than before, like Meek was getting closer to the camera. Others said the face looked slightly different each time, as if it was reacting to being noticed. No one knows where Meek came from. No one knows why the image spreads the way it does. Some people believe the photo is cursed, and others think it's a shared hallucination triggered by suggestion. But the strangest part is that the story itself seems to be the trigger. Once you've heard it, once you've seen the image, once you've imagined that face peeking from behind a door, it becomes easier for your mind to recreate it. Some people forget the story within a day or two. They move on and never think about it again. Others don't. There are people who claim they saw Meek in their dreams after hearing the story. Some say they woke up feeling watched. Others say they found a new photo in their home the next morning, even though they don't own a camera. A few people say they saw the face in the background of old pictures that they had taken years before they even heard the story. Whether any of that is true or not is up for you to decide. But this image is believed to be cursed in many strange ways, and it is quite possible that after you finish reading the story, Meek may visit you tonight in your dreams. Some people say the dreams start the same way every time, with a doorway, a shadow, and the feeling that someone is watching you from just out of sight. If you do see Meek, people say the best thing you can do is not look directly at the face. They say the more attention you give it, the more real it becomes. But again, that's just what people say. Maybe nothing will happen. Maybe you'll forget about the story by tomorrow. Or maybe you'll remember it when you're lying in bed tonight, thinking about the face peeking from behind the door. They say Meek only needs you to look once. After that, it knows where to find you.